Alright. We're back. We're just waiting for the stream to come back live. Again, this is the Wild Rift Asia playoff. Wild Rift Asia Brawl. And this is the playoff stage. And this is round 1. Right, kanina po, we watched a fight between a battle. Battle between 16-bit Gear versus that's a Korea team versus PH Smart Omega. Right? So, Smart Omega won. They are the number 1 seed overall. So, somehow they're very strong. Yes. Pero that's the group stage kasi. Hindi naman sila lahat nagkaabot in the group stages. They just have the best standing in the group stages. So, Omega, getting the better of that battle, and they're off to round 2, which is gonna be tomorrow. What we're gonna be watching now is exciting, right? So mga Filipinos viewers dyan, right? Wild Rift players know both of these teams. Nexplay Esports, formerly known as Aether Esports, right? Nexplay Esports is gonna go up against Liab Esports. And Nexplay is number 4 seed versus Liab, which is the number 5 seed. So hindi naman magkalayo yung ano nila, yung seed nila, di ba? But who do you think, right? Me personally, I got Nexplay Esports here. I've seen them play. I've seen Liab Esports. I think Nexplay's aggression is better compared to Liab. But I could be wrong. That's just me, okay? So, sino ba naman ako? Alright, we're already here. So, ito yung no repeated heroes. So, for the bans, it's gonna be no repeated heroes. So, yun po yung magiging ban. Okay? Teammate cannot pick these champions in this best of 3 anymore. Okay, it's already banned. So, sino pipiliin nyo sa game 1 is not gonna be available for game 2. Okay? And same for the other teams. Okay. So, balik muna tayo. Now it's just Assassin Dave sharing the rules for the bans. Okay. By all around ban pick. Sino sa tingin nyo panalo? I just mentioned to you guys, ang pick ko dito is Nexplay Esports. But I know marami pong fans dito sa Liab. And there's a strong team nonetheless, di ba? But who do you think is gonna win this? Walang pustahan. Opinion lang. Alright. Just very excited for this next matchup. Definitely. Okay? Okay, tingnan natin. I think magbaban tayo. Magpipicks na tayo. So we're gonna be seeing the picks in a bit. Doggy, is that you? Sabi ng chat. Ito yung team ni Doggy di ba? Si Nexplay Esports. Dati po magaling rin ang Liab. Yes, nonetheless, they're very strong. Also, magkano hollow blocks nyo? Pamine po. Alright, Trovo. Alright. From Darnell Dalisay. Magaling rin ang Liab. Yes, definitely. Liab is a very strong team also. It's just that we have to pick, man. I don't like picking against a same Filipino team, but we have to. That's part of the game. Someone has to win. So, flame on Liab, sabi ng mga tao. Daming fans ng Liab, Yeah, right? Based on winnings, tingnan natin ang statistics natin, right? Let's let the statistics. And while the pick is going on, let me get my statistics. Alright. Okay, so team week 2. Hindi ko makita. But anyways, let's go to the picks. Let's try to break down the picks. So, una po dito, ang mapipili ang si Nexplay because they have a higher seed. So, they get to pick first. Nexplay Esports is gonna go for Lulu on Chule right here. And Rubik's. Yan. Let's try to break down the players din naman. Nexplay Esports. Byron player pala si Shin Ryujin. Si Arisen. Hindi. Si Arisen pala. Akala si Arise. Arisen. Arisen. Past tense eh, di ba? But yeah, Chule will go for the Lulu. On the opposite side naman, sila Liab Esports gonna go for very strong picks right here. Gragas and MF. I think they're gonna go for Brom. Yeah, I think they're gonna go for Brom here. Brom MF combo. But, could be wrong. But let's see. And the response is gonna be, Arisen is gonna go for the Camille right here. For the Baron buff. Nga pala, thank you for liking, follow us, please share this video, pakishare po itong video na ito. Alright, Arisen, and there's Justy for the jungler. Is Justy the jungler? Yes, Justy na yung jungler. Ito yung isa sa pinakamalakas sa kanila yung jungler nila. Great, how will Liab Esports respond? I think they're gonna go for Brom right here. That's just wise to protect the Camille if ever, to protect the MF if ever magda-dive si Arisen on the Camille on MF. Diba? Brom is okay, but let's leave it to them, right? Sinong pipiliin nila dito? They already have support Julie, so papasok si Arisen and then ultimate by Lulu. See the combo there. Gambit is gonna go for the Orianna Brom. Brom na lang kulang dito. Just, if you get the Brom, man, you're gonna have a very strong lineup. But, let's leave it to Liab. Huwag natin pangunahan. Alright. Orianna. Oh, they're gonna go for the Janna for the support. Okay. Pero delikado rin kasi kung pipiliin mo si Brom ngayon, hindi mo na siya mapipili mamaya, di ba? So, maybe they're gonna go... Dapat game 1, sinaseryoso niya to get momentum. But, who knows? They're gonna go for Janna and MF sa Dragon Lane. Right? Disaster is gonna go for Disaster is gonna go for the Aurelion Sol, and Uzi is gonna go for the Jinx. Right? For their ADR. Okay naman yung Sol. Catch by Arisen and then combo Disaster and Chuli. I see what they're planning to do, but more or less, kasi ito Nexplay has a very aggressive gameplay, so yeah, they have to go for aggressive lineup. Kaya andyan po si Olaf, andyan po si Camille, andyan po si Aurelion Sol na napakabilis mag-rotate and can secure you guys the objectives. So yeah, but here's a counter for them. So they're gonna go aggressive here too with a Lee Sin right here. So we have Gragas on the Liab side. We have Gragas, Camille, MF, Orianna, and then Janna, and then the Lee Sin. Chuli goes for Lulu. They have the Olaf, they have Camille, they have Jinx for the ADR, and then Aurelion Sol. Chat, who do you think wins this one? Depending on the lineup, man. Sino sa tingin nyo? Sarap tumambay dito, satisfying bosses mo, sir. Thank you so much, man. From John Maulyon. Alright. Malphite AP. Sana nga Ang ganda sana ng Malphite nun, di ba? But, they have their strategy. Not very sure ano yung gusto nilang gawin dito. But, we're just waiting for the invite. Makapasok sila sa Dave to watch the game. So, chat, let me know. Sino sa tingin nyo mananalo with the pickups? Again, we're torn between two teams na parehas na PH team, right? We want to root for PH, but man, there are times na PH versus PH nangyayari. We have to choose, right? I am going for Nexplay, statistics wise, right? Kaya po nasa number 4 po na mas mataas po ang ranking ni Nexplay because of that. Okay. So shoutout from Lumaino Areza Robert Jr. Good evening, good afternoon po sa inyo. Jinx is OP with Lulu. Yes, I see the combo nga. Yun din. Maybe that's the reason why nag-Janna sila to counter to really counter the possible combo with Lulu, di ba? Jinx and Lulu, man, yes, that's painful, right? bilis ng attack speed di ba? And then plus the damage of Lulu's Fairy. So yeah, they're using that. I guess yes, yun yung sinabi natin. They're gonna go for an aggressive lineup here still. And with Lulu, it enables Jinx to go aggressive in the early game. So this is gonna be a very action-packed game, definitely. More or less late mid game, right? Plan dito in the next place. They're gonna take over the early to mid game, and then once they take over it, that's the game for them, really. So, right. Tristana Lulu is more OP now than Lulu Jinx though. Yes, ang ganda kasi ng talon ni Tristana. When Tristana jumps into the enemy, ultimate by Lulu plus the shield. That's painful, right? Ang lakas ng Tristana Lulu right now. But kaka-release lang kasi kahapon. Most probably the teams didn't have time to practice Tristana because Tristana before the buff was pretty bad, di ba? So the buff was just released yesterday. So most probably they didn't have time to practice that. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Roberto Santos, Tristana Lulu, man, is painful, man. Right? OP Tristana ngayon na buff. Sakit na nakalaban ko si Tristana kanina. And I was able to get into his face, pero sus, ang sakit na ng Tristana. Grabe. Sakit na nung nung bomba niya, ipaplant niya sa'yo, tapos pag sumabog, man, painful. Alright, so what happened? Bakit hindi na nagpe-play yung live natin? There it is. Baka may problema lang. So let's just wait. Masubukan nga yung Tristana Lulu. Nakabili ako ng Tristana nung nung nag-release yung Yordles eh. I thought Tristana was gonna be very, very good, but she sucked, man. Right now with the buff, susubukan ko si Tristana. Right? Pero mas maganda kung may Lulu kasama, diba? Ang ganda ng pasok, tapos ultimate. You have the upper hand in the battles, definitely. So, see what you did there, Roberto Santos. Alright. Come on. Right. Isang magandang hapon sa lahat ng Wild Rift players, especially sa iyo, Sir Shout Caster. Alright, Joseph Ralia. Alright, good evening po sa inyo dyan. Hapon pa ba? It's already almost 6 p.m. 5:30 na po. I already called this evening. But nonetheless, a very, very beautiful evening to everyone na nanonood. Kennen at Lulu, sana, kaso nerf si Kennen. Nalakas nga ng nerf ni Kennen eh, right? I one-trick Kennen to the ranks. I was able to get to gold by Kennen. Nagdamagan ako before ma-nerf si Kennen eh. So, found the time to play. I was able to rank up using the Kennen before siya na-nerf. Ngayon na-nerf siya, hindi na niya mabuli gaano yung lanes, mas mabagal na siya. So, that's just fair. Man, Kennen is OP before the nerf. Jumping session pa Tristan. Oo nga eh. Lulu enables Jinx to be aggressive but her kit is not really. And may magandang comment dito from Roberto Santos. Lulu enables Jinx to be aggressive but her kit is not really great in early game. On the other hand, Tristana alone is made for early skirmishes. True. And Lulu just takes that to another level. Tama. The buff to Tristana just makes Jinx weaker in comparison. Moreover, Tristana counters Jinx in my opinion. But I'm just D3, Diamond 3, so this might be the version. Dude, Diamond 3 is much better than most of the players here, diba? Right? So, masakit pa naman ang daya pag may Lulu lumaki ulti niya. Tama. Ayan. Pero ang ganda ng point, right? Tristana Lulu is something right now, okay? So, Tristana can dive in with the ultimate of Lulu. That's instant CC. That's advantage already in the clash for you. And then Lulu has the buff to make her attack speed faster. And then sends out the shield. The bomb also. And that's burst for you, man. That's amazing. And then with the buff of Lulu, the fairy buff or the third skill, diba? And the speed buff, man. That's crazy, man. Right. Sana may makaduo ako na mag-Tristana tayo. I think that's gonna be OP right now. Pero The thing is, teams are not playing it yet because parang hindi pa sila nakapag-practice because it was just out yesterday. But here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Wild Rift. We're looking at Game 1 of NXP, Nexplay Esports versus Liab Esports. Both are PH teams. So, magandang labanan to. One of the, two of the strongest teams here in the Philippines going at it in this tournament. Okay, Julie. Early aggression on this. Oriana is able to zone out Oriana, and right, that's good right there. Oriana will not be able to farm that much because of this. Julie will not let the creeps die and will try to freeze the lane right there. So that's very wise for Julie, and that way he can zone Oriana even more. This is a very good job by Julie right here, taking over the mid. No chance, no option right here. This is the chance for Rubix to get his farm. Good pull right there by Aurelson, even though wala pa doon naman si Lee Sin. That is supposed to slow Lee Sin down, but he was able to pull the Raptors quite early. So Lee Sin will be able to get them nonetheless. But here in the middle, right, Julie's winning right now, man. Here in the bottom, it's a pretty even game for them. Score lamang naman po 200 gold. Ito si Red Team. Red Team po ang Liab, Blue Team po ang NXP. And so far so good for both teams. Wala pa namang aggression. Kukunin na po. Oops, sa top. Camille is able to flash away. Good job by Camille flashing away. Almost died right there. The Rift Scuttler has been taken and 2 Rift Scuttlers go to the blue team. That's good job by Nexplay Esports right here. They have to be aggressive in this game. We talked about that earlier, and that's one way to be aggressive in this game is to get map control, and those Rift Scutter wards, man, are gonna be very, very useful for you. Masa spot ito yung Gragas. Gragas will be able to exit from here. So good wards right there by the red team to counter this aggression of Nexplay Esports. So Gragas will, Olaf will have no choice but go back into the jungle and cancel his rotations. There's a ward here spotted. Good job Nexplay for clearing up the wards in the bottom area. Eto. Oops, ultimate by the Aurelion Sol right here. It's not gonna be enough. Liab Rubix finds an escape and will survive, but he will have to go home. Same with Lee Sin. So Nexplay Chuli was already level 5, will have to push this lane and will offer a reset. Almost, right? Muntik na mamatay doon si Oriana. And the team right here, right, 3 minutes into the game, reset on all sides. Oriana already is planning to get the Leandris Torment. Si Aurelion Sol, sino ba nangunguna sa farm ngayon? Right, best farm ngayon si Gragas, 2.7 is the MF. So MF has the best farm on the red side. On the opposite side, Jinx has more farm than that MF. But okay lang naman. The dragon is gonna be spawning in 30 seconds, and already Nexplay is all over the map. Already creating a play here, clearing everything. Good job with the Olaf right here. Level 6 na po ang tatlong champions dito. Oriana will have to be careful here. They don't know about this, and there it is. Hextech's ultimatum on the Oriana. Oriana is in a lot of trouble, and that is first blood given to the Aurelion Sol, and this will open up the first dragon of the game. Good job by Nexplay right there for that rotation, getting a pick and getting this rotation right here. And that's first dragon also going to Team Nexplay. Gragas will just have to opt for the top turret. Dragon is killed by the Olaf. Top turret, I don't know if top turret is gonna be going down, but they have to. Right, red team will have to force this top turret so that they can exchange for that objective right there. But Camille goes in just in time. No first turret destroyed right here. Camille is able to defend that. Good job by Camille right there, stopping these two. Barrel by Gragas doesn't hit. Alright. Good attempt though. Good attempt by Liab, right? That's what you should be doing. Whenever a team gets an objective, the opposite team gets an objective, you have to get an exchange as much as possible so that you can get to the game. Pero sadly, hindi po nila nakuha yon. So, Still, it's right now. It's next place. It's next place game, man. It's next place game. All right. Excuse me. Wait. Good face check by Uzi right here on the Jinx. It's gonna be a swap already. Jinx and Lulu is already at the top lane. They're already prepping for. They're already rotating for the for the next objective, which is the Rift Herald right there. Already, the Lee Sin has the Yumus Ghost Blade already, so he's much more painful right now. Camille at the bottom is gonna be focused on. Lee Sin is stalking him, but good job by Camille spotting that and being able to evade that aggression. Aurelion Sol is gonna be focused instead. Aurelion Sol is already very low. He does have the ultimate. Sends out his ultimate. Ultimate by the Orianna is gonna be enough. Aurelion Sol slain right there. Ang ganda ng ultimate noon ni Jinx. Hits 2 champions, but that's not gonna be enough to kill the Orianna. And ito Hextech's ultimate. No, wala pong ultimate dito, but they are able to get one. Lee Sin is gonna die. Also, massive rotation. Beautiful rotation here by that Camille and that Olaf. This is what I'm saying, guys. This team plays so good. Very fast rotations. You won't be ready for the rotations, man. And right there, they thought they already won that fight, but right when you were comfortable, Camille was there, their faces, and Olaf was there to erase their faces. That's Rift Herald going towards NXP. 4-1 on the scoreboard. 2 objectives already going to the blue side, and Gragas right here is focused on. We'll just have to face this. Olaf dealing so much damage. Lee Sin is already very low. Camille goes in with the skill, and that's Lee Sin down, and that's Gragas down. And I guess this is also the first turret down. 6-1 on scoreboard. 3 objectives already going to Nexplay here, man. 28k and 24k. That's already 4k gold lead. More than 4k already. But Nexplay Esports already pulling ahead in game 1. Liab will have to play perfectly at this point forward. Eto yun pagpasok. They thought they were already safe. Lulu was able to push them right there. When they were looking at the Rift Herald, look at Camille and Olaf right there. Good entry by Camille. Wala siya ultimate, but Olaf is more than enough to get this kill. Camille almost died, but he gets Lee Sin first. Again, 6-1 on the scoreboard. It's already a 4, making that almost 5k lead. 20 seconds, then the next dragon will be spawning, and we should see rotations already. And you can already see Jinx and Lulu is already down there. Good swap already. Camille is gonna be forcing the top lane, and great space for everyone. 1 second, and there it is. The rotation is already there. Liab is also on their way here. Orianna is leading the pack, but man, Orianna has to be careful right here. The Olaf is looking at the back lanes. This is gonna be a 3-for-3 fight right here, but red team, because of the advantage of the blue team already, red team is not able to do anything with that take. And most especially, that's the Infernal Dragon. So all objectives going to the blue side. Liab Esports is gonna be focused on under the turret right there. Nag-ultimate po si Janet. It's not gonna be enough. That's a double kill for the Olaf, and they're already stalking this. Hextech's ultimatum by Camille says, "See you later, Orianna," and Jinx gets the kill. Orianna will have to sit this out. That's 3 champions dead on red team. Rift Herald is summoned here at the bottom, and that's another turret going down, man. This is the aggression that I am talking about earlier. That's why I have Nexplay right here. Their aggression is top tier, man. Their rotations are top tier, and I love this kind of game because it's action packed. This is the rotation at the bottom just when Jana and Camille and MF thought they're okay. Nag-TP pa nga si Gragas, or Gragas will also come in and die right there. That's the tatlong champion. 4 pala yung napatay dun sa baba. Hextech's ultimatum is gonna be enough to catch that Camille, and good night. Right, 10-2 on the scoreboard. Snowball's real, man. Already, Nexplay here is already taking control of the game. This is what we said earlier. The win condition of Nexplay is gonna go aggressive early and take over the mid game, and that's what they're doing so far. It has been perfect for them. All objectives going to their side. 3 turrets are already down on the red side, only 1 turret down on the blue side, and they have an 8k lead. Make that 9k lead already in this game. We're just 10 minutes into the game, man, and it's already a 10k gold lead for Nexplay Esports. So red team, they have to dig deep here, man, to get back into this game. Pero bilog po ang bola, bilog po ang mundo. They can still reverse this, but they have to play perfectly and make and force out mistakes on the blue team, on Nexplay. But right now, it's Nexplay was forcing out the game to red team, right? They're the ones dictating the game to Liab Esports. It's gonna be very challenging for Liab Esports to take control of this game. Right, so nakita nyo po, ang ganda ng mga wards dito ng red team dun sa river. But those wards should be in your jungle, man. Blue team is already invading your jungle. You need to take control of your jungle so that you can farm, because if you won't be able to go get out your base, man, you're gonna be choked in the game slowly. And that's basically the game already right there. Okay? So map control lang dito ngayon ang focus ng blue team. And blue team is chilling so far, waiting for the next objective, which is the Baron is there, but I think they're gonna go for the dragon first. Dragon is gonna be spawning in a bit. So yeah, if ever they get a pick right here, they can get the Baron if they want to, but Olaf is right there guarding it for them. So Olaf is staying at the top lanes right now, while the others are pressuring the middle part of the map right now. Oops, dito si Aurelion Sol, may mahuhuli po siya, right? Pero wala pong mamamatay dito. This ward is spotted by Janna. Aurelion Sol on Chule will have to back away. Ganda na skin. Right. So, items wise, ang sakit na ng Camille. Naka Guardian Angel, naka TP na, may TP na po siya, then naka Triforce. But the Olaf, man, look at those items by the Olaf. Olaf is very painful already. And Olaf has massive score, 3-0 to 7 assists. Right, the Dragon is here. Right, Cloudrake is alive. Red team will not be able to do anything here. At the very least, try to exchange for an objective. But this dragon is melting, right? And is gunned down and axed down by the Olaf, right? Third dragon of the game goes to Team Nexplay, and all the other objectives are falling towards the side of Nexplay Esports, man. 12 minutes 52 seconds into the game. The Baron will be the next part of this fight. I guess blue team will try to bait out the red team. Red team are trying to play turtle right here, and then without this ward, they will be having trouble right here. Good job by the Lee Sin, right? At yung gusto nilang gawin, they will have to try to entry by the Camille, goes for the turret instead, and yung Gragas XX ultimatum on the Gragas. Gragas sends out his ult. Camille will have to be careful there. Oriana is here. Flash away by the Camille. Is Gragas fast enough? But the Baron is already very low. Here's the stun of Aurelion Sol. Is gonna hit 3 champions. Now, massive stun by the Aurelion Sol right there. Baron is still alive, so they have to be careful then. There it is. Lulu gets the Baron. Big ultimate by the Aurelion Sol right there. MF goes down. Rampage already on the Olaf. And MF... Goodbye, MF. Sit down. With the Baron buff, with 3 champions dead. This is gonna be a base that's gonna be broken, man. I think 2 Nexuses, 2 inhibitor turrets. Ito yung stun ni Aurelion Sol. Very big stun right here. That's a good rotation right there. Aurelion Sol dealing so much damage at the backlines already. And right here, Lee Sin is not able to do anything. MF's GA is popped. And she survives, but not for long. That's erased right there. Bottom turret is already destroyed, and the middle turret is already destroyed. Ito yung sinasabi natin, dalawang turret man sisira. And there it is. What is red team? What does Liab have to do to get back into this game? They'll have to try to contest for the next Baron, man. Defend this last inhibitor turret, and when the Baron comes, they will have to try to contest it. Right? It's all or nothing on the next Baron. Stun by Aurelion Sol. Doesn't hit anyone. But Oh, Olaf is gonna be stalking them. Oh, Aurelius' ultimate doesn't hit, but there it is. Olaf goes in, and ultimate right there. Oh, Olaf is unstoppable already. That's GG already, man. They can go for GG push right here. They go for Gragas. Good ultimate by Gragas, but that's not gonna be enough. That's just for survival, but he still dies in the process, and they're being dove on under the turrets, man. That's an ace in the base, and this is the GG right here. Nexplay Esports convincingly winning that game. I don't like to say it's a stomp, but man, it's looking more or less like one. Just 13 minutes into the game. Galing. Nexplay, congratulations on winning game 1. 18-2 on the scoreboard. That was the ace right there. And that's the push for the Nexus. GG, man. 6-0-11 on this. 6-0-11 on this Olaf and the MVP of the game. What do you think about that game? That's crazy. Right. Chat. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo eh. Ang ganda ng mga rotations ni Nexplay eh. Ibang level eh. Liab is a strong team, man, but they have to do better. Nice, NXP 1. GG. Lupit sa objectives ng NXP. Hindi sila nag-check ang item. Right. Kalin NXP. Yeah, I watched their other fights objective on them, right? Definitely. Yun yung umulti si Jana. Medyo lugi Camille sa Gragas. O nga eh. Gragas will just have to poke. But, man, the use of the ultimate, I would say Camille has a better ultimate than Gragas because of the catch. Gragas, if you're an aggressive team, pwede na naman si Gragas eh, di ba? Just to move someone and then put him in a bad position para may mapitas kayo, di ba? That's the purpose of one of the purpose of Gragas ultimate. But that wasn't enough, man. The aggression of Nexplay proving to be very, very strong here and potent, and that cost Liab Esports one game, right? 1-0. Nexplay Esports, Liab 0. They have to do better in the next game, man. So they have to react that. I've seen Nexplay Esports play, right? Their defeats is if the other team will call their strategy. Meaning, Nexplay plays a very aggressive game. You have to play aggressive against them also, right? And if that's the case, and at least nakapagsabayan kayo. If you're in a reactive kind of gaming, passive gaming, and you just react to what Nexplay does to you, man, you're gonna lose, man. But if you force NXP to react instead of dictate the pace of the game, you can win against NXP. And those were the games where NXP lost. Okay? Alright, let's go to the comments. Sir, may pag-asa bang mag-caster si Shinbu sa mga incoming Wild Rift tournaments dito sa Pilipinas? Sir, may pag-asa bang mag-caster si Shinbu sa mga incoming Wild Rift tournaments dito sa Pilipinas? Yes, definitely. Yan, Shinbu is one of the well-known casters here in the Philippines, diba? Sa League of Legends. So, there's a very high chance that he'll be casting big tournaments here in the country. Okay, this is from Joseph Fralia. Let's go from John Mauliod. Quick question, is there any way to be scouted in your Wild Rift? Trying to get into amateur play at the very least. Man, I will tell you a secret on how to be scouted good. Show your gameplay. Show your ranked gameplays in your streams, man. That is where people scout. Okay? Just focus right now on your micro skills and climb the ranks, man. You are gonna be seen, if not in the Philippines, by other teams in the country. I mean, in Asia, not at the very least. Okay? Create a streaming page. Don't stream because of the viewers. Just keep streaming, and your purpose is gonna be building your portfolio, and it will automatically grow, right? Mapapansin po kayo if magaling kayo. Don't worry, right? Just keep grinding, man. That's the best way to get drafted, okay? Kasi pag na-draft kayo ngayon, tas yung ranks nyo nasa emerald pa lang, right? Even just in diamond, sobrang daming diamond. If you become challenger and stream, man, so many people are gonna be watching you. it's easy to get scouted that way. So, focus on micro skills. Kasi pagpapasok kayo ng team ngayon na yung skill level nyo, hindi pa naman. It's just gonna be discouraging, man. Tell you. Grind first. Focus on the micro. Focus on your micro gaming. Kilala nyo po si tawag nito? Si Topson? Topson never played pro. He just kept owning players in the pubs. Pubs yung mga ranked games. Right? Just kept owning players in the pubs and napansin po siya ng OG because of that. So, yeah. Work on your skills, man. Teams will come later. And if ever matinik na kayo sa laro, right? Pag magaling kayo sa laro, team plays are gonna be much, much more easier. So, don't worry. Just focus on micros first. Just don't focus on joining teams. Maybe look for friends to play with you online. But as a team, don't worry about scouting, man. If you are good, success will always follow. Draven kasi nakakainis, di pa nana-nerf sakit-sakit. O nga si Draven talaga pang counter kay Kai'Sa. Pero wala namang Kai'Sa doon, right? Si Draven, Lulu, ang lakas dati, di ba? Pero ngayon, mas malakas si Jinx tsaka Lulu. So, yun yung kinukuha. Let's go to the new comments. Topson sa G2 sa Dota. The Dota 2, right? Game 2 na agad. Right, magsisimula na po ang Game 2 in 30 seconds. So, yes. Usap-usap muna tayo habang wala pa. Si Topson po ng Dota 2, right? Mas familiar ako sa Dota 2 na ano kasi tawag nito? Na environment, right? Grew up with Dota, started with MOBA with Dota. Like yung pinakaunang version pa 6.52 pa ba 'yon? Kalimutan ko na. You get the idea of how old I am because of that. But yeah, Topson story, man. Just continue with your micro skills, climb the ranks, own the pubs, and then stream your games. Madali lang kayo and stream not because of the viewers. Just keep streaming, man. Let's go to the YouTube natin. Kung merong Sorry, I read the chat, yes, but I'm casting the game. Whenever I'm casting the game, I usually focus on the This is from R4133113. Yes, I do read the chats. It's just that during the game, it's gonna be hard to read the chats when there are so many things happening. Okay? Surrender ang liyab from Ahmad Anis. Right, Ahmad Anis 555 18-2. Yes, 18-2 score. Ronaldo Santiago, ganda ng composition ng Nexplay. Yes, definitely. The Lulu Jinx was very strong, right? Lulu Jinx was very strong for them. Okay. Right, so should be starting soon, Game 2. Right, the bans, ang style ng bans is if ever sa Game 1 wala pang bans, in Game 2 you are not allowed to use the champions that you already played. So meron pong 5 bans kaagad for Game 2. So you have to pick properly for Game 1 para pag Game 2 kung kailangan niyo bumawi, magagamit niyo pa yung picks niyo. Right? Alright. Going back to Facebook. Simultaneous kasi itong live natin ngayon not just on Facebook but I'm also doing the live on YouTube also. Let's go. Sean, either. Naabot kayo 74. Alright. Sige, so we have, right, nasa-show na yung Game 2. It's just the banning instructions. Okay, we cannot pick these champions anymore. So, yes. Let's go to the screen. Alright, Game 2. Game 2 is coming up. This is a video to explain the bans. Okay? Let's go back to that in a bit. Sa mga kakapanood lang, kailan po magkaka-banning phase? Wala pa announcement eh. Right now, wala pang banning phase. So, but that's not a problem. Right? Sa draft mode, most probably, there's gonna be banning phase in the future. But, right now, wala pa since napaka-konti pa lang ng mga champions. Okay? So, Follow Wage. Thank you for following, everyone. Game 2 na agad. Please share this video if you want to support us. Send the stars. That will be greatly appreciated. Babalik po natin yan sa community. Yung mga stars na pinapadala ninyo on our future tournaments. Yeah, we already had the tournament last month. And we're gonna have another tournament this February, end of February. Chat, ano sa tingin nyo kailangan gawin ni Liab Esports para po sa Game 2? They need to win this Game 2 to stay in this game. This is gonna be a best of 3. If they lose Game 2, they're gonna go down. Okay? To the lower brackets nonetheless. At the very least, di ba? So, ano kailangan gawin ng Liab dito? NXP has a very good position right here. So, here we go. Here are the picks. Sino nanalo sa Game 1? Ang nanalo po sa Game 1 is NXP. Nexplay. Idol, ano pong gamit nyo na webcam? I'm using my mirrorless camera. Yung Sony po camera. Ginagamit ko. Right. NXP. That's from Shinray Dolete? Dolete or Doliete? Right. I have a 6600 camera. So I'm using that for my photography, videography, and my webcam at the same time. Right? So first pick po dito ngayon ng Liab Esports. Let's see who they are gonna be picking. Is it gonna be a first pick Brom? Last name Brom. Love Brom. Is it Brom or Alistar? Yeah, there it is. Alistar is gonna be the first pick. And who are they gonna pick? So they'll get Brom most probably here. Actually, from Ivan Renzi, yeah, ang nanalo po sa Game 1 is Nexplay Esports. Right, hello guys who are watching in YouTube also. We're doing a simulcast both on Facebook and YouTube as of the moment. So, yan, kinuha nga si Brom. And then, Justy is gonna be getting the Garen for this lineup. Okay? Late game. Is this gonna be a Kaisa pick for next play? Is it gonna be Kaisa or an MF? I think they're gonna go for Kaisa. Hopefully I get a Brom Kaisa. And if they get a Brom Kaisa, man, I'm rooting for next play this game. Right, so they're gonna be picking this. Let's see who they are gonna be picking for Team Liab Esports. So Alistar, Jin. Are you gonna go for a Jin here? Jin pick. No, Corky. Corky Worky. With the buff of Corky, man. Corky's very powerful right now. So yeah, I get it. Alright, ang ganda ng pick nito. It's gonna be Corky, man. But I think this is gonna be a mid Corky, not an ADR Corky. Usually, Corky is played in the mid kasi. So Mingy is... Anong player sa Mingy? From Liab. Miggy is mid. So that's a Corky mid. Okay, Gambit. It's gonna go for Vi. For their jungler. Yun, MF for Uzi this time. Actually, MF. Sayang, hindi sila nagkaisa. But I respect Brom MF. And with how Uzi plays with MF, yeah, I respect their lineup also. Horizon. It's gonna go for mid Z. Go against this Miggy. Okay, that's a good pick. At least masasabayan mo yung aggression ni Corky. There we go. Let's see how Liab Esports is gonna be responding, and let's see. Hello po, magandang gabi. Good evening po. For Kent. Ganda ng composition. This is from Kent Rosales. Alright, good evening, man. ADC Corky. Di sila magmi-mid Corky, boss. No, I see. So, haven't seen Liab play a Corky before. So, if ever they play Corky, sabi ni Godfrey Chua, they might play this. Pero si Miggy is the mid player kasi. So, baka mag-swap lang. Di ba? They can always swap anyways. But Miggy is the mid player of Liab Esports kasi yan. So, let's see. Alright, so yes, you're right, man. Right, this is gonna be a mid Ari. And then Soraka. What? They already have 2 supports. Soraka will play what? Rubix is gonna play a Baron lane. Let's see what the plan here is for Liab Esports, man. I don't like this, man. For Liab, man. Kung mag-mid Corki, sakto yung pick ng Z. Kasi dalawa yung possible na mapipitas niya. Tama. Alistar Baron ba? Baron. Right. And there it is. The jungler of Nexplay is gonna be Lee Sin. That's a strong Lee Sin player, man. I have Nexplay here, man. I don't like the composition of Liab. They have ADR, support. They have 2 supports. They have control naman. The one thing that's strong about Liab's lineup is they have very good control, and Miggy with damage dealing. So yeah, that's something. Ano side lang Liab? Nasa red side po. Si Chewy ba yun? Si Chuli po. Chuli ang nasa ano. Sobrang kulang damage output. True. From Godfrey Chua. Yeah. I don't like the lineup of lineup of Liab. Si Corky lang ang damage dealer nila eh. And there's Ari for magic damage. But I guess they got too defensive, and I just told you earlier, man. If ever you let Nexplay Esports dictate the game, nasa red side po ngayon, ang right side is Liab Esports, left side is Nexplay Esports. Okay? But during the game, nasa blue side po ang Liab ngayon. Kasi kanina nasa red side sila eh. Okay? So, yeah. More unsustained. Okay? Shield. Yeah, they focus more on sustain, but man, this is gonna be defensive play by Liab Esports. And again, right now, if you're gonna go defensive, you're letting Nexplay dictate the pace of the game. And Nexplay, if they have control of the game, man, it's gonna be a pretty fast game. So it's gonna be a short evening for Liab. But I could be wrong, right? I just have Nexplay Esports win this game, man. With the lineup. I could be wrong. Chat, sino sa tingin nyo mananalo with this picks right here? Alistar, Corky, Vi, Ari, and then Soraka on Liab side. And on Nexplay side, we have Chuli on the Brom. They have Garen, another damage dealer, and attack at the same time. Arisen on the Z. We have MF, and then we have Lee Sin. Pain is the name of the game for Nexplay Esports. Game 1 pa lang ba? Game 2 na po ito. Rowell, Pillier ba? Right, puro sila magic damage, isa lang physical. Pag nag-MR, kabila wala na. Tama. Right? Yeah. O nga eh. Pag nag-armor lang ito, magic resistance lang ito, kabila. It's gonna be very hard for them. So yeah, I'm leaning towards Nexplay here, right? Could be wrong, but man, we're still waiting for the warp into the fight. Yun nga natin. So, best of 3 all the way up to semifinals. Wednesday, to Friday, Seymour. February 3, Wednesday, 4:30, 3:30 to 9. Alang nga alas 8 sa atin. Thursday and Friday and Saturday, Sunday. I think dalawa lang laro ngayon, no? Right, there must be something wrong. Medyo natatagalan yung warp. Right, or already warping in. Chat. Lagay nyo po dyan sa chat sino sa tingin nyo panalo sa laro na ito. Right, again, it's hard choosing between 2 Filipino teams going at it, but I got Nexplay, man. I got Nexplay. Tignan niyo po ang frame ng Nexplay. Yung mga challengers na yan. Punta tignan, no? Or is this master already? Is this master frame? Hindi eh. Hindi. I don't know the frames kasi hindi pa naman ako I think this is challenger frame diba? This challenger pa naman yung rank nila. Alright, game 2. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Wild Rift as we look at game 2 between Liab Esports versus Team Nexplay Esports. Game 1 po, nanalo po dito si Nexplay Esports, being very aggressive. And there it is, they're starting to go aggressive already. On the red side po dito ang Nexplay, they are able to spot this ward. Good job by Vi right there, but they're still gonna be lingering around, stalking this Vi and delaying this Vi even further. While galing na ginagawa dito, they're shutting down this Vi. So si Vi po hindi nakapag-farm po dito, while the others are already doing it. Lee Sin is already on the red buff already. Si Vi will just opt for the wolves instead. Dito po sa gitna, magkakasakitan po. Liab versus Rubix versus Chuli. Both are equal on HP. So far so good. Dito sa baba, mag-isa lang po si Gambit. And he's gonna go against Arisen's Garen. So that's good. Ito, kukunin na po ng blue team, red team ng NXP ang blue buff. But there's gonna be a rotation right here. Red team has to be careful right here, but there are 3 of them. This is just 2 champions. Okay, that's good rotation by the blue team. But MF is already up there and starting to farm again. So they're delaying the blue team right here. And again, this is the aggression that we are talking about. Nexplay Esports is very good with very good entry right there by the Brawl. Are they gonna be able first blood given to the Lee Sin? That's Nexplay's aggression I always emphasize about. And that's the second Rift Scuttler. Good job by Nexplay holding down this Vi. Si Vi dapat level 2 na pag ano niyan pero hindi po nakaka-visit si Vi because of the aggression of the red team right here. 0-1 on the scoreboard, 2 minutes into the game, 8.5k. That's already 1k lead going to the red team. And dito po, tingnan natin ang items. Nothing much so far. We're still 2 minutes into the game naman. Lee Sin is already invading again the blue buff, but Olaf is gonna be right there to spot this out. Blue buff is almost down. There's the smite of Lee Sin. Olaf is kicked away. Olaf will have to flash away, but there it is. Team saying, sit down ka muna, Olaf. See you later. That's 2-0 on the scoreboard. Lee Sin is already level 5, man. And di natin makita si Vi still level 4. So dito si Corky will be able to get, good job by Chuli juking that skill, man. Good job by evading that skill. Almost po mabibigyan po yung Corky. Corky is now playing mid. Nope, hindi pa. Nag-rotate lang pala. Good job by Corky rotating right there. Right. So there's a replay for that aggression. Push top turret, man. Kinukuha na po ng NXP, and that red team has destroyed the first turret of the game already. So 3 minutes in, first turret, man. First objective of the game already goes to NXP, and they're already taking control of the game. They already have a 4k gold lead. Almost 4k, 3.5k gold lead already over the blue team, Liab. Liab will have to do better with their aggression right here. Red team is doing a good job shutting down the gold farm of the blue team. Okay? So, mahirap to. NXP, right, Uzi is alone here at the bottom. Mali pa ng headbutt si Alistar right there, and that cost them a gank. Mapapatay sana na yun si Uzi kung nakapag-initiate siya lang maayos, but man, the pressure is on, man. They're making mistakes because of the pressure. They have to do better here, Liab. Right? Ganda pa ng first dragon. It's the Infernal Dragon that spawns first in the game, but red team is already in the advantage in this game that blue team cannot even contest this. Vi is talking right there. But no, they will be giving this up. Corky will go at the bottom. Good job by Alistar on the pulverize, but he will die still. Corky will get this. No, hindi. Gary is gonna survive and Corky is gonna die in return. That is a punishment for on Corky. Good rotation right there by NXP Esports. 1-5 on the scoreboard. 20k to 15k. It's already a 5k. Make that almost 6k lead. Lee Sin will be able to get this top turret of NXP. But the Infernal Dragon, man, that's very important right there. Patay po dito. Napatay si Alistar. Corky will be greedy. Good save right there by the Brawl and punish on the Corky by the Lee Sin. That's, man. 1-5 on the scoreboard. 5 minutes into the game, and already red team is shoving their advantage here on the blue team. Yung mid turret is already almost down. Diba? Depends on po ito. The wave is there and blue team is here to try to defend that. But 30 seconds into the game, next 25 seconds, mabubuhay na po ang Rift Herald, and we should see red team get this Rift Herald pretty easy. Chuli is already starting his split push, and he's stalking this Olaf. Oh, missed right there. So he won't be able to do a combo on Olaf. Right, so Olaf will try to run away. Chuli will reset, and the Rift Herald is gonna... Oops, si Garen sa taas. Cameraman, Garen po. Di natin makita. Cameraman, please go to the top. Please, there it is, right there. Si Garen's already very low, so Garen will have to stay away from him. But Brawl is there to protect him. And with the Garen down, blue team sees an opening right here. Ang layo pa ni Zed dito. So this is nice for blue team. But Alistar's already very low. Good job by the Brawl right there, zoning everyone out. Ultimate by the MF, soaks the damage and has a double kill. Zed is at the right place at the right time, is able to chase away this Vi, and Vi is also up. Si Zed mamamatay po dito, and only Vi survives. Rift Herald up. Si Vi will be focusing. No, good job by that Lee Sin helping this Brawl, and they kill the Vi, and they get the... It's an ace, man. 7 minutes into the game. Wow, amazing. So, 32k, almost 10k lead, and we're just 7 minutes into the game, man. Rift Herald goes to NXP right here. Chat, na all may ganyan na skin ni Zed. Vincent Santamre, idol pangin ni Zed, skin ni Zed. Ako nga, wala skin ni Zed. Pasensya na, siguro in the future, we'll do another giveaway. Pero, maliit pala ang channel natin, guys. Hindi ko pa kaya magpa-giveaways. But anyways, we're here for the content, man, not for the giveaways, diba? Liab will have to do better at this point on in the game. Matay po Lee Sin. Good job by Liab right there. They got Lee Sin. So the numbers game are on their side. And they will try to focus on the Zed. But Zed is kiting them. Olaf is already very low. Garen doing a good job on hunting down that Olaf. Olaf is dead. But Brawl also is dead. So that's a 3-for-1 exchange. Good job by blue team right there, winning the best of that exchange. Garen is alone. Oh, muntik na ma-hit ng charm ni Ari. If that hit, man, that's gonna be a kill right there. Here's a replay of that clash. What happened there? Ba't nagka-clash dun sa gitna? Alright, so Lee Sin died. That's one. And there it is. This is a 5v4 right here. Nakakait naman ni Zed si Olaf. So Olaf will have to try to run away. But they focused on the MF, and they don't have any damage dealer already, and that Brawl dies also. So that's what happened. Alright, anyways, but the second dragon of the game is already being taken. Blue team will not be able to come here on time. Brawl is right there to try to zone everyone out. Dragon is already dead. Blue team, do they have an idea that was happening? No, they don't have any idea that was happening. So right under their nose, the dragon was taken. But they will try to dive out. Uy, ganda ng pasok dito ni Vi, but there was no follow-up right there. Here's what Zed does. Split push like hell. And the top turret is already being knocked on. Zed will try to escape right here, and I think he has enough space to escape. And Rift Herald is summoned at the mid right there. Good job by Vi killing this Brawl right here. So they're already outnumbered, this red team. Red team will have to be careful here. Good ultimate by the MF right there, and a follow-up by the Zed. But Zed dies when after diving in. Corky dealing damage so much, but Lee Sin also dies. Red team is not yet out of the woods here. Garen, no, Corky dies. Rampage Garen, pero namatay po rin po si Garen. This is gonna be a 4-for-1 exchange, man. Blue team is getting it back into this game, man. Nexplay Esports are overcommitting with these exchanges, man. So, it's costing them. Okay, so gold lead is still up there. 6k pa rin ang lead ng ng Nexplay dito. Ito yung nangyari kanina. They overcommitted. Lugi sila sa numbers, di ba? Their Brawl already died, but they forced this out. Even Zed diving under the turret, that cost them a lot. The overcommits, man. I guess they got overconfident with the momentum of the game and that they're already leading. But Nexplay have to keep their composure in this game, man, to really take control of it. Malaki pa ang chance dito ng Liab Esports para makapag-comeback. So they better stop throwing the game, man. Those overcommits are costing them a lot right now. So Nexplay is gonna be going for the top push again this time. They have map control nonetheless, so it's gonna be very good for them. It's gonna be easy for them still. Zed will TP back in to the base. So it's gonna be a reset. Baron is available, but andyan po yung ward ng andyan po yung ward ng blue team with the Rift Scuttler ward. So it's gonna be challenging for red team to sneak this Baron out. Okay, so they will have to draw blue team out of the base. I guess they will have to try to, like this one right here. Blue team thinks that they're going for the Baron, so blue team is, and yeah, they have to bait out the blue team right here for the Baron. Okay, they know that they're here, but Zed, man, this rat race is going in favor of Nexplay nonetheless. Bottom third is already being knocked on, kaya po nasira yung plano doon sa blue team. Blue team will have to run down on the bottom lane to try to defend this, and that split push, man, is doing it for Nexplay Esports right here. Nexplay Esports will have to play much more aggressive here. I will recommend baiting out a Baron buff, a Baron take for the blue team to come in. Pero I think the last fight took the wins out of the sails of red team, NXP. Mukhang nawala sa kanila yung momentum, nasira yung confidence na, so they're not going too aggressive right here, but that's wise right now, right? They have to play this strategically. They're stalking this Olaf right now. Olaf is alone at the bottom lane. Lee Sin goes in. Olaf is in a lot of trouble here. Olaf sends his ultimate, and there's Lee Sin. I mean, there's Zed dishing out the damage right there. They have to escape though, but no, Lee Sin will be caught. Lee Sin will die right here. Zed will have to try to escape her, but Vi is right there, the perfect time to stop the escape and cut Zed's throat. Zed dies. 2 champions dead on the red team, only the Olaf dead, and this is an opening for the blue team right here to try to go aggressive. 50k, tingnan natin, it's still a 6k gold lead din naman. So red team is still in the lead here, but slowly but surely, man, Liab is getting back into the game after those mistakes, overcommits by red team. But there's gonna be a clash here on the dragon, right? So this is gonna dictate the momentum. Whoever wins this, Garen is very tanky right now, dishing out so much damage. But there it is, very good ultimate by the MF. Kills the Corki right away. Blue team will have to run away. Olaf dies, Alistar dies. Eto, sinustock na po si Ari. Ari is gonna be dead in a bit. No, hindi. Nakapag-escape po dito si Ari. Good job by Ari escaping. But the dragon is already dead. That's 2 champions dead on the blue side. And again, that's the momentum going towards the red team. And that was the momentum fight right there. Whoever won that will be winning, most probably be winning the game. And that fight right there secured the Baron for the red team. Nexplay Esports is on the driving seat again in this game. Ang aasim ng NXP. Pwede po mabaliktad ang laban. Pwede pa. But right now, man, momentum is back to NXP side after that clash right there. Baron buff, are they gonna be resetting? They have to. They are in no condition to fight right now. Liliit ng HP nila. But let's see what their setup is gonna be for this Baron push. I think it's gonna be a 1-3-1. Going pero uwi po si Garen. They're going now to the middle part of the map. Alright, tingnan natin. Liab will have to do their best to defend this, man. Zed is gonna go at the top. Very good strategy right there. Zed has been doing a good job with split pushing. So, split pushing right now is gonna be his role. Okay? Dito sa gitna, Garen. Sa gitna po. Yun. camera. Right, Garen. Uy, ganda ng ikot ni Garen dito. But he has to back away. 4 champions are there shooting at him. Pinapalambot po siya. Garen is already dito sa baba si Zed sends out his ult, but he will survive. Good job by Chuli right there, creating space for the team. The mid third is taking a pounding, and that's gunned down by this MF, and they do get the first inhibitor third of the game. Sa top pa rin si Chuli, creating space for the team, making this Olaf busy, while the others are pushing the bottom turret. The bottom turret is taking a pounding. Good ultimate by the Brawl right there, but Brawl dies in the process. But there it is, MF's ultimate dishing out the damage, gets the GA of Vi. Oops, Lee Sin gets in, and that was a bit too much by Lee Sin. Ganda ng galaw ni Vi dito, baiting in the Lee Sin, and Lee Sin dies in the process. That's a champion down already, but all the inhibitor turrets are down, and I guess blue team Liab Esports will have their hands full defending this base. Galing ng ginagawa ni Chuli, but he is caught right here. Chuli will die, but then again, that was for the inhibitor turrets, and that push was successful even if they died for it. 16-14 on the scoreboard. We are 16 minutes into the game. There is a 12k gold lead over the red side. NXP still in a very good position to win this round 1 against Liab Esports. Alam ko maraming may gusto kay Liab, rooting for Liab, but man, this is what I'm saying. NXP has a very aggressive gameplay, man, and they're doing it right here. It's gonna be a clash right here. Bakit lumabas dito ang blue team? It's gonna be a big trouble for them, and that's one down. Alistar pa sa lahat ng tank pa nila, so they won't be able to do anything much more in this game. Nagstasis mo si Corky dito, but Corky will die right away, and there it is. This is already the game. Another champion, Olaf, going for the Brawl, but he is gonna be kited out. Ari will survive, but nagstasis. Pumuporma na lang dito sa Pumuporma na lang dito ang NXP. Good job, NXP, winning this round 1 of the fight against Liab Esports, meaning game 2 po. Round 1 pa lang po ito. They're moving forward to round 2. Valiant effort by Liab Esports, but we will have to look for comeback from them in the lower brackets. Then again, good job, NXP Esports. They're going up against, bukas to, magandang labanan to. They're gonna be going up against Omega. It's gonna be NXP versus Omega, and doesn't get any better than that. Abangan nyo po bukas. We're gonna be live again, and we're gonna be covering that. Good job, NXP. Moving forward, I guess there's gonna be another break for the third game of the day. Ang susunod po na laro is Sengoku Gaming. One of my favorite teams in this tournament, Sengoku Gaming from Japan versus Bigetron Infinity. Alright. Galing. Ito yung nangyari sa... And I think they deserve... NXP deserves this replay, man. Right, there it is. The chase down on the Corky. Corky will stasis just to try to survive, but he's being stalked by the MF. MF erases him. There it is. Ultimate by the MF, but that's not gonna be enough. Olaf almost kills Brawl, but good kite by Brawl right there. There's a GA right there. For kaya pala yung GA na yun kay Lee Sin. Pumorma lang si Lee Sin, ang gara no? And there it is, the ace right there. Alright, good job again by Team NXP Esports. Tingnan natin kung ano bang susunod. But Omega bukas yan, di pa sila nanalo sa Scrim. Ganun ba? I haven't watched Omega versus NXP na Scrim. So if ever meron po, I think Omega is good also. It's gonna be a good fight nonetheless. Kita nyo naman kanina gaano kalakas ng NXP, di ba? What a fight, man. What a fight. Good effort by Liab. Ganda ng rotations. Merong mga throws sa NXP, and I've been seeing those throws every now and then from their games. So, they have to work more on that. Yung overcommit nila siguro that was just them playing around, being confident. But who knows, man? In high-level games, they cannot afford to do those kind of mistakes. So, hopefully, they can erase that out in their game. Kinakabahan kami dahil dyan diba? Liab did good though. Yes, they did. Alright. Tignan natin kung ano ang susunod na laban. May laro pa po ba? Yes, hanggang 9 po yung So, may laro pa po. Right, hanggang 8 p.m. po tayo ngayon. So, it should start in a bit. Yung susunod na laro. Okay? So, mag-break muna tayo. Omega bukas yan. Alright, so Godfrey Chua is rooting for Omega. Yes, Omega showed us how strong they were earlier. So, it's gonna be a good fight, man. Omega versus Nexplay. Abangan nyo po yan bukas. May lalaro po ba? Anong next game, boss? The next game is gonna be Sengoku Gaming versus Bigetron Infinity. One of the strongest teams in this tournament right now is Sengoku Gaming. So, yeah. Definitely check this. Check it out. 8k gold lead plus Baron buff. Yeah. That was a win right there. And 3 dragons, sabi ni Nearia Joel. Alright, hindi din. Aasim ng NXP. May laro pa po ba, Lods? Kala ko, kakanood ko lang. Yes, meron pa po. We are gonna be looking at Sengoku Gaming. One of the best teams right now in this tournament. So I have them. They're gonna be against Bigetron, which is also a good team. But I like Sengoku, man. I've been following Hack, one of their players, isang Korean players na nasa Sengoku, and they play strong, man. I respect their game. So, tingnan natin. Alright, again, credits to Assassin Dave and the team, man, who are hosting this tournament. Wild Rift Asia, Brawl, right? Laki ng tournament na to, and the best teams have gathered right now. And it's giving us very good entertainment. Head over to Assassin Dave's channel if you want to see the original stream, but what you're seeing right now is basically what is shown up there. So, please share this video, paki-share pa tong video na ito. Thank you sa response po. You're welcome, Kenneth Dublin. Alright, so magpo-pause muna tayo in a bit. Let's see lang, titingnan ko lang yung pause nila. And let's see ilang minutes yung break natin. I think we're gonna have a 15-minute break. Okay pa. You guys enjoying? I hope you're enjoying, man. Alright, let's go to YouTube. Hello po, magandang gabi from Kent Robin Rosales. Gandang gabi po kay Kent Robin Rosales, man. Alright. So you're just waiting for them to flash anong oras yung susunod na laro natin. Maybe we have time to take dinner. Kakain muna tayo. Right, kain muna tayo kasi mag-alas 7 na. It's already 6:30, man. But ang ganda ng susunod na laro eh. It's gonna be yeah. So next 15 minutes, we have 15 minutes as a break. So we will see you at around 6:45. Right, 6:45. I'll see you again. We're gonna go on pause and I'll take a quick break and dinner. Para sa inyo. Right, I'll see you later. 6:45. What up? I'm Tisoy. Ako Budoy. Alright. Mabalik na tayo. Assassin Dave is still on. Starting soon. So, it should start soon. Let's wait. It's only 6:45 and next game. I think it's gonna be a fast one, man. It's gonna be short evening. We're gonna be watching Sengoku Gaming. No. Ang maglalaban na kaagad is Omega Esports versus Nexplay Esports na. Wait. Just good. So it's gonna be Omega Esports versus Nexplay Esports. Man, this is big, man. Alright, labanan na to. Alright, if you can see on the screen, I'm gonna share the screen really quick. What you're gonna see is Omega Esports versus Nexplay Esports. So magra-round 2 na kaagad. This is February 3, 7:30 p.m. As should be 6:30 ngayon. Alright, so guess this is gonna be the fight, man. Maganda to. So I guess we won't be able to see Sengoku Gaming for this fight, but we're treated to Omega Esports. Another Philippine team versus another Philippine team. Right? Peach versus Peach. Ito, Omega Esports versus Nexplay Esports. Alright. Last game na yan. Bukas pa yung baba. For February 3 right now, right? February 3. So, Omega Esports versus Nexplay. Dapat bukas pa to di ba? But why are they showing this? That's weird. It should be tomorrow. Dapat si Nexplay, dapat si Sengoku ngayon. Weird. Dapat si Sengoku ngayon and versus Bigetron, di ba? But if this is gonna be the fight, Alright. Sige. Tingnan nga natin. Baka ulitin nila. Wala nakalagay dito Omega Esports versus Nexplay Esports. So, this is big, man. If this is the fight that's gonna be happening right now, you're in for a treat, man. Peach versus PH. Please share this video. Paki-share po itong video na ito. It's gonna be fun, man. Alright, let's go to the home. Data reporting. I need to edit this one. Change the name of save post. Alright, here we go. Sige. Tingnan natin. Magpipick na to mamaya. So I guess it's Omega Esports now versus Nexplay Esports. Man, sa mga nag-antay, we're in for a treat, man. So yeah, abangan natin to. This is gonna be fun. Alright, last game na yan. Alright, boss, last game na yan. Bukas pa yun. Diba? Dapat bukas pa to eh. But right now, that's what they're sharing right now. They just released more champions though. I think it's going to be closer matchup. Let's go Omega versus Nexplay. May the best team win. Definitely, man. Alright, so I guess it's happening, man. It's happening. It's gonna be Nexplay Esports versus Omega Esports. Whoever loses goes to the lower bracket. Okay, so again, Nexplay Esports, we're gonna see Shinryu Jin, Just Chi, Chule, Ozzy, Disaster, Leader, their coach and manager, Tazran 21. Yep. And then See, Omega Esports, we have JLC, Impressive, Arise versus Arisen. Alright. Time Lapse and Stronger. So yeah, I guess this is happening, man. It's there. It's on the title right now. Alright. So yeah, Omega Esports is on the pick already. Una po nag-pick dito si Nexplay Esports. So I guess Nexplay Esports are gonna be blue side. First pick pa sila. They got Lulu already. But here, Oriana, they won't gamble, ha. Seryoso kagad to. They have Oriana and Camille, which is off the bat is a combo already. But here on the other side, we have Olaf pa rin. Aggressive na naman, Olaf. So I guess they're gonna go for Jinx again this time. No. MF po ang gagawin nila. So it's Lulu, MF. Okay. Olaf's just being an aggressive champion, man. So, and that's the Nexplay style of gaming. So here is a Rise on the Janna, right? To zone them out. Yes, that's good. For crowd control and basically defense, pang disengage yan. Kasi masyadong sila Nexplay, masyadong aggressive. So Janna is gonna help with that to counter that aggression, push everyone away, especially on their ADR, right? But they're gonna go for Kai'Sa, right? So Janna, Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa, medyo lugi si Kai'Sa kay MF. But they will have to play a late game here. So I guess we're gonna get a jungler that is tanky. Yun natin. Walang ganang combo. Just the Camille and the Oriana for Omega Esports. Yung pinaka-combo talaga. But damage-wise, man, they have the damage. They have the shields. So, they're still painful. Tingnan natin how Nexplay is gonna be responding. They'll go for Gragas. Okay. Gragas is there. No, this is a Baron Gragas. No, Kali is one ng Baron. Sino ba yung mid nila? Aurelion Sol? Are they gonna go for an Aurelion Sol mid? Last game na yan. Oh yes, this is the last game for the night. Yeah, no, they're gonna go for a Zed this time. Okay, that's good. That's against the Oriana. Oriana is a good counter for Zed. So, let's see. You're gonna go for Garen, right? So, as their tank. Yan. Yung sabi natin. Kailangan sila ng tank. They don't have much of a tank here on Omega Esports. And they will opt for a Garen. This is gonna be a Garen jungler? No, dapat Garen Baron to. So, magja-jungler dito si Camille. Stronger. Omega. Si Stronger ang support. So, they're gonna be swapping out the picks. Okay, so far, so good. Sino sa tingin nyo, chat? Who do you think will win this? Right? Omega, sabi nila, is a much stronger team than Nexplay. I'm torn, man. This is gonna be very challenging to call, man. But aggression-wise, I would go for Nexplay for this, right? It's a very close match, man. But I like Nexplay's lineup much more. Okay, Garen, I don't like the Garen that much, but nonetheless, he's a good tank for them. Oh man, this Garen is gonna be melted by this team, man. So, but they do have the combo. Wala namang gaanong combo rin. Omega Esports have the combo. Truly. Omega tayo dito. Chat, sino si tingin nyo mananalo dito? Let me know. Alright, sige. Tingnan natin. But, hirap sabihin But, yeah. Oriana, Camille is strong kasi. Oriana, Camille can go in and then ultimate to zone everyone out. Pero hirap huliin itong mga nasa hirap hulihin itong mga nasa red, nasa Nexplay. Yan si Zed, andyan si Akali. So, it's gonna be rat gaming. Habulan to. Right. So, but nonetheless, what's clear is that Nexplay is gonna be an aggressive play an aggressive lineup for this game. So, they will have to take control of the game on the early parts of the game. So, that is their win condition. If ever this Kai'Sa will be able to drag this game out, meron naman siya magandang tank, and he has a very good cast around him. If this goes to the late game, Omega has this. So, Nexplay is going all out on an aggressive lineup. Zed, Olaf, they have MF, they have Akali, and then they have the Lulu. So, they will have to try to take over this game early in the game. So, task dito ng Omega is really to hold off the aggression and drag this game out into the late game. That is their win condition. And right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Game 1. Welcome to Wild Rift. Dito po, Game 1 po tayo ngayon sa Nexplay versus Omega Esports. I don't know bakit nauna to. I haven't been listening to the cast nila. Hindi ko pinapakinggan yung cast nila Assassin Dave para hindi tayo ma-ding ng hindi tayo maano ng Facebook, baka matigil yung live natin diba? So yeah, here in the middle, mag-isa po. There we go. Good exchange by both teams. And Lulu will get the plant right there. Oops, si Lulu, andito po. They are gonna be abusing this Orianna right here. Orianna is already very low, but she is nonetheless gonna survive. That puts NXP Chuli on a very good advantage right here on the Zed. Orianna will play much more discreet here. Dito na po sa baba, it's gonna be an all-out battle between the Dragon Laners and the support. So yeah, pretty. This is gonna be a pretty even matchup here. Pero si Kai'Sa po mahirapan po yan against this mahirapan po yan against this MF. Especially Uzi. Uzi is very good with this MF. The tornado hits Lulu but doesn't do that much. Wala namang follow-up as of the moment. But dito pa sa gitna, nananalo po si si Zed against the Orianna. Oops! Eto, tornado hits the MF. Kai'Sa will do his part but not that much. They will still be even here at the bottom. 6.4k, halos magkaparehas lang naman, just 100 gold lead early in the game, so that's not that much of an exchange. So pretty even game so far. Camille is on the river already and is looking for a rotation. Are they gonna rotate? No, they're just gonna go for the Rift Scuttler together just to secure the Rift Scuttler. And that's Rift Scuttler given to the red team, so that evens out the Scuttler count. That's good. One way to shut down NXP is get map control as much as possible, and good job by them helping together to get that Scuttler right there. Kali at the top is being beaten by this Garen right there. Reset at the bottom. Hindi ko makita yung yung items na bibili nila ngayon. But yeah, let me see. Nag-reset sila. Lulu gets the boots, so he will go for the Solaris early part of this game, right? So yes, Solaris po. Magre-reset po dito si Orianna. No, Chuli is not gonna be able to stop this. But Chuli is already level 5, man. So he has advantage right there on the middle. Medyo pantay pa rin yung gold lead. Just 200 gold, nothing much. 200 gold lead on the blue side. NXP still leading here, gold wise, diba? So on the items right now, we are gonna be hitting 3 minutes of the game. So far so good. Tabla pa naman. And the Dragon Laners should at least get their first item, yung first core item. Dito may hit yung Kali, but no, there's not gonna be a follow-up. Impressive is already level 5 right here. Okay, so eto si Arise on the Orianna is being zoned out by this Chuli Zed, man. Zed is doing a lot of damage and it's slowing down Orianna. So Chuli is doing well, alright? Level 6 na po silang dalawa. Hindi natin nakikita kung nagamit na ni Chuli yung ultimate niya. If he already did, he can go all out to this Orianna anytime he wants to. So it's gonna be challenging. here at the bottom, it's gonna be the first dragon of the game spawning the next 12 seconds of the game. And pumoposition na po dito ang NXP. They have very good rotation. You saw that from the game earlier. And there it is. It's the Infernal Dragon. And it's gonna be a very important take for them. And yan na po, nagre-reset na po ang lahat for this Infernal Drake. I guess this will be the ito yung bitsa ng unang clash ng game natin. It's gonna be a fight for the Infernal Dragon. Who will get this will get the upper hand of the game. Olaf will already start. He is hit by the second skill of that of Kaisa. But the dragon is already very low. Red team is not gonna go for this, man. They will opt for a push, and blue team realizing that, they will also push the bottom turret right there. The Infernal Dragon goes down, and there it is. It's gonna be a race for the turret, but here is up. Ang taas mauna dito. Red team, right? Good job by red team, evening things out. But overall, I would say malaking panalo po yon sa NXP because that is the Infernal Dragon of all the dragons right there. Chuli is already starting the split push, man, and it's already causing the red team to rotate heavily on those split pushes. So that's good for Chuli. This is good for NXP right here. Guys, chat, sino sabi niya kanina, si Omega siya. I think still too early to know for sure, but first blood given to the Zed. Oriana dies. All right, and that's a 1k gold lead already going towards NXP right now, and they have the momentum of this game. 2 turrets down, 1 on each side. The dragon though, the Infernal Dragon, the first dragon of the game, did go to the blue team. NXP getting that dragon is gonna give them so much boost, especially in the mid game. So they need that to really win this. And again, win condition po ng blue team dito is really to dominate the early game, and going towards the mid game. Zed has a very strong mid game, man. So that's Zed's that's Zed's time to shine. That is where they should be closing out the game. And so far, yung intro nila is already good. But red team is going for this Rift Herald. Ang dami lang tinamahan sa Rift Herald that cost them so much HP. But blue team is already here. It's gonna be a clash. Rift Herald is already very low. Ultimate by the MF right there. Camille gets the Rift Herald right here. Up! Patay po yung Oriana. Oriana is already in a lot of trouble. Zed is dealing so much damage right there. And that's blue team kill. Triple kill by this Akali right here. Janna will try to run, but he is stalked by this champions. She will be able to survive. No, the creep is already there. And with that creep tanking the turret damage, Janna will be erased. Zed gets the kill. And that's turret going to them also. But Camille did get the Rift Herald right there. So that's a consolation. Ito yung replay. Ganda ng clash. Right? Rift Herald was already very low to start with. Olaf will try to go in. He is hit by the tornado, but MF good position on that damage. Garen will try his best, pero napakalit lang po na. Ito yung pasok ni Zed right here, dealing so much damage right there. Hextech's ultimatum will not be enough. 5-1 on the scoreboard. 6-1 on the scoreboard. NXP starting to take control of this game. We are at the doorsteps of the mid game, so this is Zed's time to shine, and we should see Zed right here annoying people, catching 1v1 kills and split pushing. Dragon is gonna be spawning, is gonna be the next what do you call this, next objective of the game. NXP is already right there clearing everything out. They spot 2 wards right here. Galing ng rotation ni NXP. Noticing they have the objectives pretty much in mind, and that is their goal right there. So galing ng ginagawa ng NXP dito. Right, next 20 seconds, the mountain dragon is gonna be alive at the top. Mag-isa lang po dito sa Akali is gonna be sword down. Zed, oop, mabubuhay po si Zed dito. Oy! Ganda na. Boom! There it is. Right. Zed is shut down. Alright. Good job by the Camille right there. Si Akali nabuhay pala. Right. Sorry. What happened there? Right. Medyo na bulag ako. Pero, dito po, Space created by Zed. That's the purpose of Zed. If he loses his life, it's space created nonetheless. Top turret of the blue team is destroyed. 35 to 32k. That's 3k gold lead by NXP. It's not that big of a margin, but slowly but surely, NXP is getting the dragons, man. That's gonna reward them so much in this game. Kai'Sa, tahimik lang si Kai'Sa, but she's already, meron na siyang, ano yung items niya? Ruined King, para sila ni MF. Alright. So, MF has a bigger lead in the gold right now. So, Akali at the top, they're stalking this Camille. Camille will be able to back away. Camille, it's very hard to catch that Camille, man. She's very mobile as a character. Kaya maganda nga siya, kaya ang ganda niya mag-Baron laner. Even Akalios also. But here, Zed is gonna be split pushing on the bottom. He is gonna be met by this, Garen. So Garen, good job by Garen defending this bottom turret. But, man, Chuli's farming a lot right here because of that. Baron is already alive, and I don't think gagalawin pa to ng mga tao. They will try to look for a pick right here. 6-2 on the scoreboard. Lamang pa rin yung NXP dito. Alright. Reset by the MF right here. They cannot take this Baron aggressively. Not just yet. It's still too early in the game. Baron is still very painful. Wala pa silang armors and damaging items. But they will have to stick together right here. Because the aggression of si Akali sa top is gonna create the space again for the Nexplay Esports, and whenever a rotation comes, it breaks the formation of the red team, and that's costing them. Okay, makikita po dito, ops, good face check. Akali will have to disengage right here. She is hit by the Kai'Sa second skill. Be careful with Kai'Sa's ultimate, but Kai'Sa will not engage wisely. Si Kai'Sa po dun sa taas is being focused by this Zed. She will survive right there. She's already very low, so she will have to reset. Turret at the bottom is destroyed right here. Olaf is on their asses. Dito naman yan, si Olaf, hinahabol po sila. Camille is gonna be met and be flanked by these two. Cutting the exit, Camille will be able to get away, but they will just have to go for this Garen right here. Dito po, mag-isa lang po dito si Akali. Hex's ultimatum on the Akali. Akali will stasis in just to survive, but the ultimate right there of Orianna will pull him back in, and that's a kill for them. That's a 1-for-1 trade. Good job by Nexplay Esports. Good job by, Omega right here, getting even with that exchange. But yung gold lead po natin, nasa 4k po going to the side of NXP. And it's not much of a gold lead. Hindi naman siya ganong kalakihan. So good job by the red team. Smart Omega getting even. They have to drag this game to the late game na as much as possible even out, right? They will win this game in the later part of the game, right? Kasi ang lakas ng Kai'Sa, especially in the late game. Right now, maganda pa rin ang ginagawa nila ng NXP. Still, they have the momentum of the game on their side. So they still got this, okay? Pero unti-unti pong humahabol ang NXP dito. Good job, by Omega dito. Good job by them being patient. And dito po si Akali is gonna be taken down. Good job by Akali hiding in the shadows. And he survives. And una po namatay sa Camel dito. Hindi po mahahabol to na Garen. Garen flashes in, but that's not gonna be enough. Garen is gonna be punished right here. Everyone is focusing on him now. This is a disaster for Omega Esports. Just when they were already starting to get back into the game, they are gonna lose 2 champions at the top. Zed is gonna be focusing on this Kai'Sa, but Kai'Sa has the support right there, so Kai'Sa will not die. Zed will try to survive, and he will, and the cavalry is here. Red team is in a lot of trouble. That Kai'Sa is already, yung GA pa lang pop, but no, not for long. And the Akali, the Janna right here will try to run for his life, but his exit is gonna be cut by this MF. Good job by the ultimate rare of that Orianna, but man, they are in trouble. Everyone is here and is very hungry. That's 2 champions dead at the top lane. That will secure the Baron for NXP. NXP getting ahead further into this game. Red team will know about this Baron take, but they will not be doing anything. We cannot do anything about it. They will try. Good. Pero ay, ganda na pasok ni XX Ultimatum on the Olaf. Olaf is already very low, but that's just Olaf's GA right there. Camille dies and the Baron is dead. Garen will try to run and he will survive. Reset by the blue team. They're already up 8k gold in this game, man. Nexplay Esports taking control of game 1, man. What a game, man. Last game na yan. Alright. Galing. Right, Nexplay Esports doing their thing, but they have to be quick here. They have to do something with this Baron buff that they have. Again, ang Smart Omega dito will try to drag this game into the late game. They have the Kai'Sa, they have the tanks, so for the late game. So yeah, three dragons going into the side of Nexplay. So that's troublesome for the red team. They have to think about that. Not just the gold lead, but also the buffs that these dragon gives is all onto the red side. I mean, onto the NXP side. NXP, dito sa baba, they're doing a 1-2-2 push, and red team doesn't know what to do. Zed is at the top. Up, dito pumasok si Garen. Kai'Sa will try to get away, and Akali will try to get away and he will be able to exit. But at the top, they are draining. They are destroying this turret. Middle turret is already starting to take a pounding from this catapults. And they're able to stop that, but the top wave is going to be very big. 3 champions here from the blue team make that 4. They are going to be pounding on this inhibitor turret, and that's inhibitor turret down. Naiwan pa si Garen. Garen will have to flash away and is able to exit with the help of the team. But here, si Akali is already focusing on the bottom turret. Middle turret will go down first. Good job by NXP right here. And this is the middle game that we are talking about. Zed will try to his ult, but ang ganda ng ultimate dito ni MF to zone everyone out, dishing out the damage, and that's the turret dead. Camille will try to get in, gets nobody, and the base is exposed. Only the Nexus left standing in the base of Omega Esports. Nexplay already on a very comfortable lead here on this game. Next objectives are the Dragon, the Elder Dragon, and the next Baron. They can try to control the map here. Ganda ng exit dito ni Camille. Camille is already very low, so Camille is able to escape. Andyan naman po si Janna to help. But what blue team can do here, what Nexplay can do here is take control of the map vision on the Baron side. And once they have that, once the Baron is alive, they can bait out Omega here for the Baron. Omega will have to try their best to contest this dragon, because if they don't, it's gonna be GG for them. That's gonna be their next step into this game. Okay? Kung i-give up nila itong Baron, it's still the same. It's gonna be GG, so might as well just contest for the dragon so that they can get back into this game. But it's gonna be a very, very hard task. It will cost Nexplay a throw for them to do that. But who knows? Baka may magkamali dito. They are going for the backlines. Itong si Zed nito. Good job by that Zed going for the Orianna. Orianna will have to stasis in, but it's met by the ultimate of the MF. Double kill na po dito and unstoppable na po dito si Akali. I guess this is the GG part of the game already. Zed does die right here. XX ultimatum by the Camille kills the Zed, kills the Lulu at the backlines. But si Kai'Sa is already dead. 2 champions alive. 3 champions dead on the blue side. But they're already starting the hindi pa to. Hindi pwede pa to. Camille goes for... Tapos na to. GG na. Lo! Nabuhay pa ng konti. Isang poke na lang. What a game, man. Good dive, good calculation by NXP. They got game 1 against Omega Esports. NXP, man. Good job on that game. Dictating the pace of the game. At least sinasabi ko sa inyo, you have to stop NXP from their aggression to give you a strong chance in winning this game. Right? Kasi napaka-aggressive ng NXP. If you are on the defensive, once they start to create a lead on you, they will put their weight on their knees, on your neck, and slowly choke you out, man. So, NXP, good job on winning game 1. Ito yung nangyari kanina. Ay, hindi pala to. Hindi ko na save ang replay. Palpa. Anyways, let's go. Alright, Just G on the Olaf gets the MVP. And on the other side, si Camille lang po medyo may nagawa talaga doon. And she gets the SVP. Alright. So we'll wait for game 2. Right? We'll wait for game 2. Sino kalaban nila? Ang nalalaban po ngayon is Omega Esports versus Nexplay. Nexplay won first game. Looks like NXP the champion, don't ya? Hindi, wala pa. Diyan pa si Sengoku. Right? Liab lost against Nexplay. Yes, Liab lost against Nexplay, man. Let's look at YouTube. Alright. Good evening po sa inyo dyan sa mga nanonood through YouTube Gaming. Okay. We'll just wait for round 2. There's gonna be a break here, but we'll give that break to Omega Esports. They have to plan out a better strategy for game 2 and answer the aggression of Nexplay Esports. Right? They have to. Unless they don't, kasi if they don't, they're gonna go to the losers bracket, man. The microplays from NXP are scary good. Galing. Sabi ng chat doon sa chat ni Assassin Dave. Right? Maybe lucky today but not tomorrow. Next play is OP. Right, what is all-round ban pick? All-round ban picks, you can't pick what you team pick in game 1. NXP is dominating other teams. Last na NXP right ngayon. Okay? Last game na to for the evening. Right, so we still have game 2 and possibly game 3 if ever makabawi dito si Smart Omega. Then we will be watching a game 3, man. Exciting games ahead. Omega need to do something else to win the game though. This one just got away from them and stayed that way. Alright. Galing ng run dito ng Nexplay. So Nexplay, I think they're gonna be sticking to their strategy for game 2. And since Omega knows that already, they will have to formulate an answer for that. Kanina wala pa silang answer, right? They have to be aware of the aggression of game 2. Maybe invade. Don't play too passive. Try to invade early in the game just to stop the what do you call this? The jungler maybe, right? They have to do that. They have to do something, okay? So let's see what their plan is for game 2. We will have a 2-minute break. I'll see you again in a bit. Ayun, papakita na lang ako. Pero antayin lang natin 2 minutes. And I'll go to the chat. So far, so good. Okay. Wala na akong boses. Ngayon na pa yung laro eh. Diba? Ang ganda ng game 1 na. Omega Esports, Nexplay Esports didn't fail to deliver. That was an action-packed game. And we're gonna expect another action-packed game in a bit for game 2.
Expect good stuff from him, no? The 8, panoorin nyo sa trop.
Tinitignan ko yung stream ni Shinbu. Daming viewers sa Shinbu. Alright, sige. Right, starting soon. Right, the fight is gonna be starting soon. Alright, it should start soon. Game 2. Game 1, nakita nyo naman kanina, Game 1. How NXP owned the game from the start, right? Aggression is the name of Nexplay Esports type of game, right? You have to respond to that and should not give the control of the game over to Nexplay Esports. You have to be dictating the pace of the game and put the Nexplay Esports on the defensive. That is how you win against Nexplay Esports. I believe Omega Esports knows about that. It's just that they let this one slip away. They got too passive, especially at the start. I would say that was the mistake of Game 1. But Omega Esports is a very strong team, so they should be able to get back from that Game 1 and bounce back. Right? It should be starting soon already. We'll just wait for the picks in a bit. Alright, so I guess it's already on the move, right? And explain na nila ngayon ulit ang ano yung banning na ito. The banning basically says that if ever na-pick mo na yung champion from Game 1, di na pwede i-pick ng team nyo yon for Game 2. Okay? So, vice versa din sa kabilang team. So, kung nagamit nyo na, hindi na pwede gamitin. That's basically it. Team cannot pick this champions in best of 3 anymore. So, paliit yung pool champion nyo. Pool of champs ninyo. Aside sa kinukuha ng kalaban yung champ ninyo, hindi mo na pwede makuha kung nagamit na nyo na sa first game or sa earlier games, diba? Alright. Alright, we should be starting to we should be starting the pick in a bit. Hintayin lang natin ng konti. Okay, let's go. Sasalita pa si Assassin Day for the picks. Alright, sige. Okay na. May nag-comment na marami nanonood sa Facebook Live kay Shinbu. sa ano ni Assassin Dave. Anyways, we are on the picks already. First pick goes to Omega Esports. This time, let's see who they will be getting. Tingnan natin, paano sila mag-respond sa magre-respond sa aggression ulit ng team Nexplay Esports. Right. Sino ba first pick? Sino ba first pick this time? Okay, sila Omega ngayon ang first pick. They are gonna get for Aurelion Sol. So that's one answer for the aggression. Aurelion Sol is a very good champion for rotation, and rotation is a form of aggression. So you have to be, siguro plan dito na Omega sila na mag-ano ng mga rotation, dictate ng rotations. And here's Justy on the Graves jungler. So we are expecting another aggressive lineup from Nexplay Esports. All right, so stronger Aurelio Sol. How are they gonna respond from this pick from Justy and Chule? Alright, so they're gonna get the Lulu, Vi. Sino yung combo nila si Lulu? Jinx? It would be very aggressive if they get Jinx here. Pero may nag-comment kanina, lakas ng Lulu Tristana ngayon. I see the combo. Yes, it is massively strong. Kasi si Tristana nakaka-cut ng distance kaagad. Can go aggressive with the shield of Lulu. How are they gonna respond with this Lulu pick? They're gonna go for Jarvan 4, who just got just got buffed, right? Jarvan 4 is already a very strong champion, but with the buff, man, this is gonna be the first time I can see Jarvan 4 after the buff on a pro level gaming. So let's see how Nexplay is gonna go aggressive on this. Para na naman tong Lee Sin, diba? For the aggression, on the aggression side. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be, like parang dragon laner nila ito ah. Oops, taka lang. Chuli, Baron. Ano to? Support Gragas? Is this gonna be a support Gragas? We don't have an ADR yet. Are they gonna go Graves ADR? I don't think so. That's kabila. Ezreal on that Okay naman si Ezreal then for Lulu. Ezreal can also jump in and cause havoc for the aggression. So that's okay. Then they're gonna go, Omega Esports is gonna go for, ito. To answer for the aggression, they are gonna be going for Singe. So kung habulin nyo yung team, you're gonna pay with your life, diba? Okay, so I guess this is gonna be a Graves ADR by Nexplay Esports. This is something new, man. I wanna see this, right? This is new, okay? So maganda to. Tingnan natin anong plano ng Nexplay Esports dito. This is them showing you that they are confident with their win and momentum right now, that they can show you these kinds of plays. Siguro pina-practice nila ito. Ngayon nila ipapalabas against Omega Esports, a very worthy team to pull your aces out, man. So, yes. Let's see in a bit sino. Chat, ano sa tingin nyo with this lineup, man? Shoutout kuya mamaya sali next game from Junri Clerigo. Tournament po ito, Junri Clerigo, yung inaano natin ngayon. Hindi po ako naglalaro. But we are watching Omega Esports right now versus Nexplay Esports. Very, very competitive game between these very competitive team. One of the two of the finest teams in the country right now dito sa Pilipinas. Alright. Thanks for watching, man. You can share this video if you want to. Please share this video to your Facebook page, to your Wild Rift groups. If you are into competitive gaming, high level gaming, especially in Wild Rift, this is the page you should be following. Shoutout to Peter Pimentel. Game 2 na po ba yan, sir? Yes po, this is already game 2. Nanalo po sa game 1 si Nexplay Esports. Alright, just adjusted my fan pero kasi ang init eh. Init ng gabi. Alright, especially with this matchup, man. we have Omega Esports and Nexplay Esports, two of the best teams in the country right now, going head to head to get a spot on round 3. Right? Alright. Sorry, one moment. Send lang ako ng message. Right, so wala pa. Hanggang sa picks pa lang tayo ngayon. So most probably they're still fixing the They're still fixing Ayan, naglo-loading na tayo. Alright, we're now on the loading screen. And gaganda ng mga skin, kakaingit. Jarvan 4, Oriana by Uzi. Uzi is gonna be playing mid this time. So meron po silang mga changes. Or Oriana is gonna go bottom. Ryzen is now on the Gragas. So is this a Gragas mid? This is something, right? This is something by NXP. They're doing so. They're doing changes right here. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Nag-skates po yung mga characters. So that's just the lag right there. But Game 2. Welcome to the Wild Rift. We are looking at Game 2 of the fight, the battle between Nexplay, right, versus Omega Esports. And Game 1 po, nanalo po ang Nexplay. Game 2, Omega will try their best to win this. There's the aggression again. They spot this aggression by the red team, and the blue team is responding by taking the blue buff also of the red team. And Jarvan is gonna be TPing back. Ito nga. Medyo magulo yung lineup nila. Nasa top si Gragas. Si Chuli is in trouble right here. Mabibigyan ba ng first blood dito? Chuli is able to get back, but up. Ganda na spot ni Julian. That was very wise of him to go near the turret instead and not on the sides, on the plant, to escape that. Nag-flash in, that's flashes spent. And right here, mabibigyan yata sila because this guy doesn't have any flash anymore. He's already very low. And hindi po, ILC will be able to run away from that and is gonna survive. There's no first blood given anywhere in this game. But ito po, baka first blood mo ito. There it is, first blood by the Vi right there in the middle, killing this Graves at the middle part of the map. Right there. Ganda na rotation. This is what Omega has to be doing. They have to go aggressive, and they've been doing that from the start. Yung rotations kanina ni tawag nito ni Lavai. So that's good for them. That is what they should be doing. And then nakuha pa nila yung Rift Scuttler sa map, and another Rift Scuttler here in the bottom part of the map. That's map control for them. 8.2k, that's a 200, no, that's a 400, 300 gold lead by Omega Esports, and they will have to hold on to this lead. But ang important part is that they are able to shut down the aggression of NXP right here. And this is what I said earlier. If you want to beat NXP, bring the game to them, right? You should be dictating the pace of the game. Dapat nagfa-farm sila. Dapat they will have to play passively for them to win this game. That's what they're doing right now. Si Chuli po on the grave, still on the middle. So far so good by the blue team. It's already almost 700k. 700 gold lead by by Omega Esports here on the blue side. Right, sige. So, reset by both teams. No, it's just a 400 gold lead. No, hindi. Bilis nakabawi ng Bilis nakabawi ng... Tingnan nyo yung gold lead. It's already even, man. Bilis nakabawi ng ng NXP, right? So, good job by them. Dito wala pa sa gitna si Sol. So, more gold going towards them and they are even right now. Yun yung kagandahan nun kay Graves. Ang bilis mag-clear ng waves ni Graves kasi. And that is helping them. Right, but bumalik po yung gold lead to 500. So far so good, very near. But the first blood is given again to Smart Omega Esports right here. So they definitely have the advantage of this game. The next 20 seconds magsuspawn na po yung first dragon of the game and we should see both the teams right here create a play for it. And Wukong will reset, gets his item, now has a level 2 boot and will run towards the dragon. But this is bad for the red team, man. Huli sila ngayon for the rotation. The dragon is already taking so much damage. Jarvan will stalk the team right here. Aurelion Sol gets the dragon and red team, because they were in late, they are being slaughtered right now. Gragas sends us his ult, but no, that's 2 champions dead on the red side plus the dragon. 3-0. Omega Esports gets game 2. Alright. Galing ng ginagawa ng Omega dito. Again, this is what you should be doing. Take control of the game. Rotations. Rotate early on the objectives. And they're doing it perfectly right now. And it's giving them the advantage of this game. 3k gold lead by blue team right here. Omega Esports gets the better half of that exchange. Dalawang champions napatay nila dito. Right, Nexplay Esports, they are in trouble right now. Their lineup is being shut down and they don't have that much of team fight capabilities right now. So, it's gonna be very challenging for them. Okay? So, at yung replay kanina, Omega Esports getting the better out of that exchange. They also get the dragon. Aurelion Sol's skill got the dragon. Right, here's the bottom. Oops, pupush sana ng top lane, yung top turret. But here, red team is able to defend this one. So, bottom turret is taking a pounding right now. So, delikado. Baka yung first turret dito mapunta sa red team. Right, NXP will try their best to get this turret. But here it is. Mid turret is already very low. First turret goes to the blue team this time. Alright, ang ganda ng ginagawa ni Ezreal dito. Canceling the TP of the Orianna. And that will delay Orianna's reset. That gives more space for the team. So, 2 objectives na dito. Napunta na po sa red team. Sa blue team. They have 3k gold lead right now. And we're still 6 minutes into the game. That's already a very substantial lead. All they need to do right now is take over the game with their advantage. They know that you are in the advantage. You have better items. You have to go aggressive this time. And there it is. They're doing it. The Rift Herald is already being taken by the blue team, and Omega Esports gets the 3rd objective of the game, of the early game. Right, good job by them, right? And then NXP, right, mahirapan sila dito. Bakit ang lineup nila? I don't like the lineup that much. Medyo surprising nga yun but I think they've bitten off more than they can chew right here. So, si Vi dito, they're gonna catch Chule. Chule is in trouble right here, and there it is. They're being pounded right now. Wukong will try to run away. Wukong is already very low. Vi is able to exit. So, wala pong namatay. Ganda. Good job by both teams surviving those fights. Red team most especially, even if they were at a disadvantage right here, they were able to even that out. At walang namatay sa kanila. They should not be giving away kills right now and further the lead of the blue team. Okay? So, kasi dihado na sila dito 26k. It's still a 3k gold lead. So, good job by NXP getting into it and trying to climb and evening things out. Top lane, na-summon po si Rift Herald right here. Umuwi po yung nag-summon si Vi. And Aurelion Sol is gonna go to the top also to help this Rift Herald. They're gonna be trying to push out this turret at the top. Jarvan is right there and Orianna is right there to try to defend this. But that die right there is gonna cost a very huge damage on the turret. And turret is taking a pounding from this Herald. And that's turret down there. Okay, so 3-0 on the scoreboard. It's still a 3k lead. Oh, make that 4k na. 4k na po yung lead natin. after the turret down. So starting to go up. Infernal Dragon of all dragons is already available. And red team will have to try their best to contest this. This is good for them. This is a 4v4. Aurelion Sol is at the back. He's in a bad position right now. Aurelion Sol is being focused on his trap, but the cavalry is here. Good job by that Ezreal killing spree, killing the Wukong. Jarvan is dead. Orianna is dead. Good recovery by the blue team. Galing na rotation na that time. Right, muntik na mamatay doon si Aurelion Sol. Are they gonna be spotting this now? Chuli, mali yung blast cone nila. Right, so Chuli is able to escape, but that's the Infernal Drake going to Omega this time. Ito yung dapat ginagawa ng Omega. Right, from the start in game 1 sana dapat, diba? But they're doing it now in game 2 nonetheless. So this is much better response from them. Medyo hindi kagandahan. Dito Chuli doing so much damage on that Ezreal, but Ezreal is able to survive. Good job by this Lulu supporting that Ezreal. Ezreal sends out his ult, doesn't hit anyone, and it's going to be a reset and disengage by both teams. Alright, let's go. Mukhang magkakaroon ng game 3. Oo. I think there's going to be a game 3 right here. There's already 5k gold lead 10 minutes into the game on the blue side. And they're doing good, man. Omega Esports is doing well right here. Ganda ng lineup nila, and they took advantage of the game, their aggression, and mukhang magkaka-game 3 tayo. Alright. Time check at 7:41 PM. Mukhang hindi ako makakapanood ng game 3 nito ah. I have a different live at 8 PM, man. So, pasensya na. If ever there's gonna be game 3, I'm gonna move you forward over. Forward ko kay Shinbu na live. Right? Ito rin naman pinapanood na Shinbu. And he's a very good caster also. So check him out also. Okay. Right? Nagsisimula na po mag-push dito ang blue team. Right? That is what they should be doing right now. They have the advantage of the game. So they are already starting the Baron. Right? Red team, do they know about this? Yes, they do. They have the Rift Scuttler ward right here. But can they do anything? Ganda ng zoning dito ng Baron laner nila. And blue team already killed the Baron na sure. Red team goes in. They catch everyone very low, but they don't have the follow-up damage. Flash away by the Graves, but is still caught. Triple kill by this Ezreal. And I guess this is the game, man. Right? They can GG push right here. And tingnan natin. Right? They have the Baron buff. They did not opt for a reset. There were 4 champions killed right there. Singed. Si Vi is already very low. Only Gragas is able to defend this turret. Pero they're gonna continue the push. But at the top, nabuhay na po sila Wukong. It's gonna be reset by both teams. They still have the Baron buff very fresh. So they can still create a push here. Okay, magre-reset po sila. Good decision by them. May Guardian Angel na po si Ezreal, so it's gonna be a much more tougher Ezreal on the next battle. Ano kayong gagawin ng red team dito? So ito yung nangyari kanina. Let me just get that. So ito yun. Pumasok sila. They do catch the blue team. Ganda ng pasok ni Jarvan. But they don't have enough damage right there. Si Orianna nasa backlanes pa. Wasn't able to do the follow-up damage needed. Orianna sends his ult, but that's just in desperation, man. So, wala nagawa doon ang red team. Wala nang bosses kanina pa ako nagkatast. Pasensya na. Ano ang naglalaban? Ang naglalaban ngayon is Omega Esports versus Nexplay Esports, man. Right, 2 of the best teams in the Philippines right now going at it. This is game 2. Game 1, nanalo po si Nexplay Esports. Omega Esports is sponsored by Smart, man. That's how strong they are. They got a very big sponsor already because of that. But here, andyan pa yung Baron buff. They're already pounding on this mid turret right here. Inhibitor turret is gonna go down right there. Jarvan catches 2 champions, but Jarvan dies right away, and they have nothing, man. Right? Aurelion Sol is gonna survive because of that GA. Mabubuhay rin po dito. Legendary na po si Ezreal. Ezreal is gonna survive. Send out his ultimate and that's a quadra kill. They can go for this GG push, man, if they want to. Wala na pa pala yung Baron buff. So they have to be careful right here. They have to exit. Kinukuha po dito ang blue buff. That's a good decision by them. Next objective is gonna be the dragon. Graves is gonna try to contest this, but he's a bit too late. The dragon is already available. Graves is right here, but he can't do anything alone. Aurelion Sol is even there to make sure that they get the dragon, and that's another dragon going to Omega, right? Omega Esports, right? 3 dragons already on their side, 14-1 on the scoreboard. This was a stomp of a round, right? Game 2. It's much more of a stomp. 14-1 on the scoreboard. It's already a 50 to 10. 14k gold lead. That's a big gold lead here in World Rift, man. So, oops. They are able to evade that skill of Ezreal. Graves was hit. At the top, mukhang magpupush dito ang blue team. Red team is gonna be baited out for this Baron take, but they saw the red buff being taken, so they know that the Baron is not being taken. Dito sa baba naman, mag-split push po si Aurelion Sol. Aurelion Sol doing so much damage on this Graves, and Graves dies with us from a solo kill from this one, and that is disadvantage to them already. Baron Ashore is already down, and here's the GG push coming. They are gonna go for the top lane. There is gonna be one more clash here, but this is just gonna be a defensive clash by Nexplay Esports. They will try to survive right here, and now they're knocking on the Nexus. Nexus is taking a lot of damage from this Ezreal. Nexus is already very low. Red team will not be able to do anything about that. Omega Esports getting game 2, evening it out. Galing. High level gaming right there, man. This is what we've been telling you. If you watch these two, gagaling. Okay? Alright, sige. There's gonna be a game 3. But, man, I'm really sorry. I have an appointment at 8 p.m. Akala ko magi-game 2 lang. But it's gonna be a game 3 for both teams. Hindi na po ako makapanood ng game 3. I'll give you a link here in chat on Shinbu's
because nakita mo yung dragon, ayan. Diba? Dun sa
go to this link, man. Say hi to Shinbu for me.
Nakalimutan ko na ng trade sa dragon. Pero I think na paano nila in-execute.
Go to that link.
Nauna lang sila sa
nagla-live si Shinbu.
Another massive spike is on the dragon na naman. Actually,
good caster also right there, man. So check out Shinbu's stream. Antayin nyo yung game 3. It's gonna be a massive fight there. Andyan po sa comments, okay? Kay Shinbu. Here on YouTube also, I'll send you Shinbu's live. Alright. This game is gonna break records. Keep up patience. Alright. Definitely. But sadly, I won't be able to watch game 3. I have an appointment at 8 p.m. I don't have enough time to really watch it anymore. So I'm sending you forward to Shinbu's live. Say hi to him for me. And go watch, man. If you wanna know anong mangyayari sa game 3. Alright, that's it for me for this evening. Bukas ulit. It's gonna be another good fight tomorrow. And I'm gonna be covering that. I'll do my best to cover that for you guys. That's it for today. As always, be a legend. Bye, everyone.
and it will be improved for sure. I mean, it's it's Wild Rift. There's such a huge investment already for this, and it's really worth it yung ginagawa nila ngayon.
Crazy, man. Thank you so much, man. Any parting words bago magtapos, where can we find you? Ganon. And very glad to see you, Shoutcast here.
Oh, sa akin lang, yun. Thank you so much for you, Shinbu, for inviting me in this amazing event. Sobrang nagustuhan ko to, and I really love to be part of Wild Rift soon hopefully, kasi sobrang excited talaga ako dito, and I really love the spectator mode. Pero ayun, thank you so much guys, pati sa mga nanonood, nag-share, nag-comment, pati yung mga
Where can we find you? Kakakas mo lang kanina, di ba?
Yeah, you can find me at you can type Gyam Gaming. It's my page, and I normally do shoutcasting on tournaments plus daily streams kung may time.
Okay. Alright.
I can leave my link sa comment section kasi flat agad. Kaya ayun.
No problem. Maraming salamat, GG's. Thanks so much for the commentary, and
And
mabuhay ka, man.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.